So one of the challenges with teaching math in a remote or virtual environment is not having manipulatives available. So I want to show you one way that you can do this with a website that's called Mathagon. And you can access this site at mathagon.org. And once you log on to mathagon.org, you can access the Polypad. And what the Polypad has is a lot of these digital manipulatives that you can use to teach concepts. So the first way that you might want to use this is for direct instruction. When you're teaching your lesson, you'll notice that right over here on the side of the page, it gives you these number tiles. So if I'm teaching base 10 blocks, right, we have our hundreds block, we have our tens block, and we have our ones block. So what you can do is model how to use these to either add numbers together or just to create numbers. So let's say that the first number was 225. I could use the drawing tools like this one to write 225. And then after switching to the selection tool, I could show how to create that number using these base 10 blocks below. So I'll need two hundreds blocks, and fortunately, Mathagon makes it really easy for you to duplicate items. So I can just click on my hundreds block, click the copy button, click that again, there's 200, 220, and then 225. So that's one way that you can use this website as a way to help support learning and find an equivalent for tactile manipulatives that you normally might use. Again, to delete this, you can just draw a box around everything, hit delete or backspace, and just get everything off. But what I really like about mathagon.org is there's a way that you can share this Polypad with students, and they can do the same thing that you just modeled for them. So to do that, you will have to create an account. You can see some of the different methods to create an account right over here. And once you've signed in, you're ready to create. So there's another unique block that you'll see on here called the number card. So on here, I can write any number, say 230. It will create that number card right over here. Okay, and the next one I'll say 578. Take that here, and my last one I'll put 143. Okay, you'll notice that the even numbers are blue, the odd numbers are red. Kind of like that. I can zoom out a little, or if you have a device like an iPad or a touchscreen, you can use the multi-touch gestures to pinch, to zoom in, and then reverse pinch to zoom out. So I have this set, and what I would like to do is to be able to share this with students. So I send the link to them, they'll be able to open it and complete these three problems. So let's see how this works. The first thing I'll have to do is to save this. So by clicking on Library, I can just select Save. Just like that. For me to share this, there's a Share button right over here to the right. You can see the different sites that I could share this on. I can copy and generate an embed code at the bottom, or I can use this link, which will allow me to copy that link, and now I could share this with my students. So when I share this with students, this is what it will look like. So my students now can zoom out and do the same thing that I did by solving these problems by just duplicating these blocks. Now, once they're finished, there isn't really a way for you to access this unless students sign in if they click Save. Now, as a teacher, you'll notice that there's no way for you to actually see these, because when they click on that library button, it's going to prompt them to sign in. But one thing that you can do once they're finished is you can have them download this. You'll notice that there's a button over here to the side that will allow you to download this as a picture file, and it's going to look like this. So again, the site is called Mathagon.org. Once you create your account, you can click on the Polypad and have access to a lot of virtual manipulatives that you can either use during your virtual lesson or that you can set up for students to practice and access through a link. So what do you think about Mathagon.org's Polypad? Share a comment below, or if you have any questions about this, I'm happy to do my best to answer them. And if you like what you see, feel free to subscribe for more videos.